today's video, I'm going to talk about how to stay busy in your gap year. To do with gap years and keeping busy in gap years is time. So this timeline symbolizes time. And through this, I'm going to show you how to be productive with your time. Now, my basis that I work on is a 9 to 5 basis, Monday to Saturday. And that basically means, well, I'll show you. Now, we're going to call navy blue sleep 7. Now, I'm up at 7 every morning, give or take. So that's 7 o'clock, 8, 9, and we start work at 9. So in these 2 hours, I wake up and exercise in those 2 hours. So we're going to call that yellow, for yellow morning. At 9 o'clock, I am dressed, ready to start being productive. Now, what I mean by that is, it doesn't matter what you're doing in your gap year, but if you're up at 9, ready to start the day, you'll have a productive day. So that's now 5 o'clock. Now, if you actually look at the amount of time you've spent the same time sleeping and exercising as you have working, and you've got all this time before I go to sleep around 11 o'clock. So you've got all this time left. This is where I do my YouTube work. Every day. Now guys, there were some things I didn't really cover in that Casey Neistat animation style thing with Jiggy, so I want to cover a few things. The first thing is, a year really isn't very long. 365 days, 8,760 hours, 525,600 minutes, 31 million seconds is not very long. So make sure you be really productive in the time, because you've only got this 1 year until you go to university and it all just goes to shit. One of the things that wasn't really clear in, you've got to find your motivation. You've got to find your motivation somewhere. Mine's obviously this YouTube, making something every day. You've got to find your own. Now guys, this process can be used if you're, for example, planning to go away traveling, if you're trying to organize it. If you use this process, you're up at 9 and you'll finish at 5, organizing the next 6 months of your life. So it's probably worth just trying out at least maybe 1 or 2 days, just see what happens throughout the week. And he says you don't have to do it every day, 3 times a week. I don't do it every day, it's just a process I try to stick by, but I don't always stick by it. I reckon 75% of the time it works, every time. Don't you can tell, but the wind is so cold. Just want to get home. I'm starting to enjoy these daily videos.